Have you ever wondered that if someone else starts doing your job with the same dedication and hard work that you put in at the office and at a lower salary, would your company keep you or not? And if the one replacing you is not a human but a computer, which has no unreasonable demands, no emotions, never gets tired, and never takes leave, then undoubtedly many of us would start feeling unsafe now. But this is not some imaginary thought. That time has actually arrived, and this is said by Geoffrey Hinton, who has also received the title of Godfather of AI. Welcome once again, dear viewers, to Basic Money Explains videos. Artificial intelligence, or AI, has certainly been gaining a lot of popularity in mainstream media for the past few years, but its actual idea is decades old. Scientists first began thinking about creating a machine that could think like humans in 1950. The issue was, how would we know if the machine had truly started thinking like a human? The famous mathematician and computer scientist Alan Turing proposed the Turing test in 1950. The purpose of this test was that if a third human could not distinguish between the responses of a human and a computer, it meant the machine had passed the Turing test. Since then, work on this artificial intelligence has continued, but for the next several decades, the Turing test was never passed. However, in 2014, a chatbot finally passed the Turing test for the first time. This test, held at the Royal Society in London, involved judges. These judges were made to interact with a 13-year-old Ukrainian boy on a chat platform. After several questions, 20 out of 30 judges said it was indeed a human. In reality, it was an AI chatbot named Eugene Goostman. Initially, AI used to be very basic, such as playing chess or solving mathematical problems. But in the past few years, especially after the development of deep learning and neural networks, AI has picked up a pace that no one expected. One of the important names behind this acceleration is Geoffrey Hinton, who is also called the Godfather of AI. Geoffrey Hinton is the person who worked on AI at Google for 10 years, and when he felt that this thing could become more intelligent than humans, he left a company like Google, solely so that he could openly warn the world about this danger. Geoffrey Hinton has done work in the field of artificial intelligence, especially neural networks and deep learning, which have become the foundation of today's modern AI models. The backpropagation algorithm, neural networks, and deep learning. Along with these, Hinton has also been a mentor to many famous AI scientists, including Yann LeCun, Meta's chief AI scientist, and Yoshua Bengio. Together, these three also won the Turing Award in 2018, which is why they are called the Godfathers of Deep Learning. Geoffrey Hinton straightforwardly says that humans are now second in intelligence because AI has snatched the first spot. Similarly, according to Hinton, the AI that is currently used to make human tasks easier will very soon consume entire professions. In an interview, Hinton listed the jobs that AI will not be able to take over so easily. But first, let's know about those jobs that, according to the Godfather of AI, are about to be targeted by artificial intelligence. The first number is customer support agents. According to Hinton, AI's first victims will be customer support agents. Do you know that in mobile operators and banks, most call center staff have already been replaced by AI? And perhaps soon, call center agents will become history. Klarna, which is an online payment website, its CEO said last year that one AI chatbot is doing the work of 700 of our agents. He explained in detail that the company previously employed 7,000 customer service agents, but due to the AI chatbot, they now only need 3,000. Think, 4,000 people were replaced in one go because AI is available 24/7, doesn't get angry, and responds in the blink of an eye.
Hinton says AI agents are already handling over 80% of customer service work. So if you work in a call center, understand that you are in a high-risk zone.
Number 2. Some time ago, it seemed that it wouldn't be so easy for AI to enter courts and legal matters. But now, the professions of legal assistants and junior lawyers are in danger. Geoffrey Hinton explains that AI can now write legal contracts, summarize court cases, and do legal research 10 times faster. Tools like Harvey AI and GPT-4 are now being used in global law firms. Where a junior lawyer used to take 3 days to line up case history, AI does the same work in 30 seconds, also considering all references and past decisions. This is not just about saving time. AI is now more accurate, unbiased, and has access to every legal database. That is why law firms are now hesitant to hire junior lawyers. Number 3. Until now, writing work was always considered creative, but now, in front of AI's creativity, everything seems to be crumbling. Writers, copy editors, content creators, and bloggers all are about to be targeted by AI. Even AI has caused significant harm to Google's own products. Blogspot.com was Google's famous blogging platform where bloggers published articles, but in the past few years, this website has seen a drastic drop in traffic. Hinton says that prompt engineers will now be the new writers who give the right prompts to AI. The rest of the work is done by AI. Freelance content creators who used to freelance, their future is in extreme danger. Number 4. Hinton said another heartbreaking thing. New graduates are not getting jobs not because they are not talented, but because AI is already doing that work. Those roles that were reserved for freshers, such as data entry, customer onboarding, email replies, or document verification, all are being handled by AI bots. This is a silent crisis with no open solution. Getting a degree is easy, but getting a job is becoming increasingly difficult. The 5th profession is software developers. At one time, this career was considered future-proof, but Hinton says that AI is now also developing software. Tools like Replica AI and GitHub Copilot are already replacing developers. Now, an ordinary person with no experience in coding can develop a website just by writing a prompt. Currently, the role of developers is limited to debugging only. Hinton says that when AI starts modifying its own code, understand that the role of human developers is about to end. Number 6. Hinton mentioned his niece, who used to write complaint letters in health services. Previously, she would understand the complaint and write a response in 25 minutes, but now she scans it into an AI tool and gets a perfect response in 5 minutes. So the work that 5 people used to do earlier is now done by 1 human and AI together. The next number is doctors. Doctors' work hasn't been replaced yet, but Hinton says that AI is making doctors 5 times more efficient. That means one doctor who used to see 10 patients earlier can now see 50 people with an AI assistant. This doesn't mean doctors will be fired, but the hiring rate will definitely drop. Especially for junior doctors and diagnostic specialists, the danger is increasing. Number 8. The creative industry. This is shocking to hear, but AI is now surpassing humans in creativity as well. Geoffrey Hinton says that AI understands comparisons or analogous thinking that humans normally never think of. That is, AI relates something to a completely different thing and generates new ideas, which if a human were to do, could take years. Hinton believes that designers, video editors, composers, and animators are all about to be out of work. Number 9. According to Hinton, analysts and knowledge workers who use their brains to analyze something should also soon look for an alternative profession. Those who handle data, fill Excel sheets, write reports, or summarize information, AI is already doing their work better. A human brain is limited, whereas AI has real-time access to millions of parameters and information.
So a data analyst or research assistant is safe only until AI understands their work. And finally, Hinton says that the jobs being created because of AI also have a very weak future. For example, prompt engineers. That is, currently the people who give commands to AI are in increasing demand day by day. But he also says that when AI learns to write prompts itself, this job will also end. Hinton indirectly accepts that prompt engineers are temporarily happy right now because their work is quite easy and competition is very low.
According to Geoffrey Hinton, and looking at AI's current capabilities, some jobs are relatively safe for now. But remember, this is temporary safety. In the coming 5 to 10 years, these could also be affected. For those who think that if humans and AI work together, jobs will be safe, there is a warning. Hinton says this is just a transitional phase. Right now, one person and one AI work together, but tomorrow, AI will do that work alone, and then that person won't be needed. So, what should be done now? You have two paths. Either ignore it and wait for the day when the company fires you, or everyone must prepare from now. Skill sets need to be changed. Skills that AI cannot easily take over must be learned. For example, when Hinton was asked in an interview what career advice he would give to people during the AI takeover, without thinking, he said, plumbing. It's really quite strange that the Godfather of AI is giving such advice, but actually, he knows very well what AI's weakness is. According to Hinton, every field that involves the use of human hands is where AI cannot easily enter. For example, plumbers, electricians, construction workers, mechanics, technicians, welders, carpenters, security guards, and therapists, and many such jobs where physical presence and hands-on work are necessary. AI is currently just software. In such physical work, where real tools and hands are used, it won't be so easy for AI or robots to work. The purpose of this video is not to scare, but to awaken. It is to make you realize that the coming time will quietly start making people unemployed one by one. If you think this time won't come for you, just try getting your work done by AI once. If the result is the same, then it means the time to upgrade has come. I hope you will like and share this Money Basics Explained video as well. Thank you very much for your loving comments. See you in the next amazing video.